Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Today's agenda contains 10 substantive bills. The majority employed a transparent and inclusive process with Democratic input and collaboration, but alas, on only a few of the 10. After close analysis of each bill, I plan to support 4 of them because they genuinely advance the transparency, efficiency, and accountability that the American people deserve from our government. But the remaining 6 are clear attempts to undermine the effectiveness of government, the will of Congress, and the will and the interests of the American people. They're part of a long, dismal process that began when Steve Bannon said he wanted to destroy the administrative state. I invite the public to closely examine these bills for themselves so they don't start following this bunch of wolves in sheep's clothing deep into the forest. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you that following the catastrophic train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio, committee Democrats sent a letter to Norfolk Southern requesting critical information about the company's safety measures and practices. However, over the last 4 months, Norfolk Southern has only produced a small set of already mostly public documents to our committee. Bottom line is that Norfolk Southern has failed to provide nearly all of the information and documents we've requested, obstructing our investigation into an accident that has had devastating consequences for the people of that community. After Norfolk Southern produced an initial set of documents, their counsel falsely claimed that the company cannot provide information to Congress, in part because of the National Transportation Safety Board's investigation. In fact, NTSB told our staff that nothing in its regulations prevents Norfolk Southern from responding to our requests. I know that you will agree with me that agency regulations cannot bar the provision of documents to Congress, even if they tried to. As you well know, Mr. Chairman, our committee often conducts independent investigations even when other investigations are ongoing and that there's no real conflict here. Since the East Palestine derailment, Norfolk Southern trains have derailed several more times, including less than a week ago on July 6th near Elliston, Virginia. It's imperative that we get the answers and the information from Norfolk Southern that we need before another catastrophic incident occurs. At a hearing that you convened on March 9th, Vice Ranking Member Ocasio-Cortez asked for a bipartisan hearing on the East Palestine derailment, stating, quote, "The public needs answers," and you responded stating, quote, "I agree absolutely. I look forward to working with you on that." Mr. Chairman, I hope we can pursue that precise bipartisan agreement on rail safety, even though many weeks have passed since that terrible event occurred. In that spirit, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to respectfully ask you to work with us to get those answers that the public, particularly the people of East Palestine, Ohio, deserve. Will you schedule a public hearing with Norfolk Southern in the month of September?
We'll certainly look at that. I was told that the Energy and Commerce Committee was going to be doing hearings.